Psychedelic Experience, record run number 11.
Greetings from Central Illinois, Psychedelic Experience here. This is a thank you video, a tribute of sort, to who we have dubbed DJ Bo Grumpus. Earhead Six on YouTube, Beau in real life.
Sort of our show researcher as well.
Yeah,
helpful.
Huge fan of our show, talks to us every week on Facebook during the show, gives us requests, gives us tidbits of info on music we're playing, different conversations we're having. I consider him a personal friend, very good personal friend of mine now for the last few years.
Honestly, Beau, he just comes off as the greatest guy,
Yeah.
and we can't thank him enough for all that he's done for us and for the show.
And can you feel the love tonight?
So, anyway, a bunch of what we're showing tonight primarily came from DJ Bo Grumpus, Earhead Six. So again,
I think everything I'm showing
thanks so
is,
much, and 90% of what I'm showing.
Awesome.
And this one, I'll kick it off. The Rascals, Once Upon a Dream. Weird cover, kind of knick-knack pottery.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it other than that. And then it's got a sort of a flip book. The guy.
That's
in it.
cool.
Yeah, it's sort of weird, but I'm all about it really, and I'm really looking forward to giving this a spin. Good looking cover of that. So thank you, Beau. I'm looking forward to it. Anything you recommend, I'm willing to take a listen to.
So I'm a moron and forgot to bring 3 albums that Beau sent a week or 2 ago. So I'm just gonna talk about them, and there will be a picture of one here-ish. This is Dustin Ashes. As far as I know, the name of the group, the name of the album, they're a folk duo. Looks sort of Christian-inspired folk. I'm not really sure. So I'm looking forward to listening to it. I haven't dropped it on the turntable yet, so I don't really know for sure. But definitely folk, cool cover. And again, thank you, Beau. Very much appreciated, man. Looking forward to it.
All right, this one is the one that I think, least familiar with. This is Marmalade, Reflections of My Life. I like Marmalade.
I think we've played the title track on the show before.
Really?
I
Okay.
think we have. It may have been a while.
This is another one of those ones where I'm excited about listening to the music, first of all, because it has kind of a sight cover there. But I am just always drawn to when the photos look like weird, normal, like not in a rock band guys. Particularly here with, if you've played the game GoldenEye or are familiar with the 1995 James Bond feature, it's Boris meets Kermit right there. I don't know how else to describe it.
Take me back.
I don't know what else to say. Marmalade, Reflections of My Life.
It's a good one. Album number 2, Jimi. This is the Love Generation, a generation of love. I have their Montage album. It's very much sunshine pop, straightforward, sugary, sunshiny pop. And again, haven't listened to this one yet. Feel kind of bad about it, but I am looking forward to putting it on the turntable. I like bubblegummy, sunshiny stuff, so it'll be a cool spin.
Dave Mason. This is the Alone Together album, and Dave Mason, I am really kind of iffy on his stuff. I got rid of a bunch of later 70s Dave Mason stuff. It just didn't really have an appeal to me at all, but I've heard that this earlier stuff really has some of the psych pop sensibilities. I'm looking forward to this Dave Mason album. Give you a little good look at it there, and I'll see what I think and let you know.
Jimi. This is Harpers Bazaar, their 4th album, titled 4th, appropriately. Harpers Bazaar, poppy stuff. I have Anything Goes, Secret Life of Harpers Bazaar, and they've got another one. I've got those. So 4th was really the only one I was missing, and I have it now thanks to DJ Bo Grumpus. So looking forward to it.
Speaking of Harpers Bazaar, that's what I've got here. I've got Anything Goes. Again, this all came from Beau. And since you held on to these, I'm assuming that they are worth my time. And I'm certainly, again, the Beau recommendation is pretty much solid gold with me. And I'll talk about that to a little bit more of an extent here as we get on with the records here. A few more things that are high up on the praise of some, especially DJ Bo Grumpus, Earhead Six, that I will talk about my own opinions and how I'm hoping that they will develop. All right,
everything that I showed, and I know you still got a couple left from the previous package.
I do.
From a couple weeks ago, and we got another package in the mail this week. I think we got it on Monday, and I kind of knew what was in it for you, at least one of the albums, and he hyped up the package big time, like was like super secretive about what was coming, and that's pretty rare for Beau. He usually is pretty open about what's coming. Was blown away. So crazy, the stuff that he sent this week. First up, this is the Syndicate of Sound, Little Girl. Great garage pop. I think Little Girl may be on the Nuggets, at least the box set. I'm not sure if it's on the original 2-disc set.
I can't be certain either.
I can't remember, but if it is, it's
like
good.
Professor needs to do his research.
Right. No, this is really, really good. I thought this was going to be a little bit more poppy than garagey, just sort of what I'd heard in the past, but no, it was kind of the other way around. This is really nice garage tinged pop.
This is one where I am aware of what the single is, but I can't say I've ever even thought about buying the LP or dropping
Right.
the needle on it. So this is a stereo version on Atco of a very clean copy of The Rose Garden. And in fact, when Beau sent this one my way, still in the shrink, I am not big on keeping the shrink on things.
I'm not either.
It just, to me, it kind of gets in the way, but I think it's kind of the ultimate compliment to send somebody something in the shrink saying, hey, I ponied up on this, because that always means it costs a little extra. So thank you again, Beau. But also, he let me make the decision, and that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
And so I did take it off. Not a disrespect thing, just I'm not a shrink wrap guy. Obviously, I've got it in a sleeve here. But the Rose Garden, I mentioned that single, Next Plane to London, that was kind of their big thing. That's a really, really cool, sunshiny pop song. So it has an almost, the wardrobe is Midnight Cowboy-esque.
It really
some
is,
of these guys here, so check that out.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear.
I'm thinking this is more sunshine pop throughout. So sunshine pop is certainly part of the psychedelic experience for us. So Psych Professor's going to treasure this one.
All right, continue on with this week's package, The Shadows of Night with Backdoor Men. Backdoor Men, or Backdoor Man, is sort of a blues standard, covered by a lot of garage groups.
Yeah.
Not actually on this album. So I don't know why they titled it that. Maybe it was supposed to be on there, or maybe they're just saying
Waiting
we're
for the
Backdoor
Sun,
Men.
like with the Doors, and obviously Houses of the Holy, Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
Not on Houses of the Holy.
Yeah. So interesting choice there, but holy crap. This was kind of the surprise of the package for me. I was familiar with it, had it on my want list because I have their Gloria LP and really, really like it. Great garage album. This was great. Lots of fuzz guitar on here, some psychedelic elements. The Behemoth gets really Eastern influence. It's an instrumental track. Cool stuff. This one is gonna be treasured. This was great stuff. Awesome.
Now I'm getting into the stuff that I'm, again, not that I'm not excited about that, it's just with stuff I'm not as familiar with. Now I'm getting into the stuff that I'm really, really excited to have. Again, all from Beau. 96 Tears. This looks rough. Sometimes we say it was loved because it was taken care of. Sometimes we say it was well loved because it was played a lot, you can tell. Played a lot and you can tell, but 96 Tears, Question Mark and the Mysterians, seminal garage.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Pop sensibilities through the roof, but cool fuzz as well. There's something about this band that I just dig their look.
Right.
I don't know what to say other than, like, it's just kind of like, wow. They got it right, I guess. They look like a rock band. Don't know why I love it, just do.
Those guys were young. They were all in their teens, like 16, 17 years old. Hispanic Americans, which was really unusual at the time.
Right.
So kind of a cool story. Question Mark, one of the weirdest dudes ever.
That guy never takes his sunglasses off. Ever.
Ever.
Happy to have this one. Thanks so much, Earhead Six.
And you'll start crying. 96 tears.
This is the Sonics. Here Are the Sonics. An original copy. Mind blown. I mean, I opened up the package and kind of pulled a couple off the top that I knew from Sam, and I was like, wait, what? Is that real? Is this really in here? And then I pulled it out, and the cover is so clean. I thought it was a reissue. There was a reissue done on the Etiquette label, the original label, in the 80s that was pretty faithful to the original cover and the original label. But for some reason, the artwork on the front was really dark. And the label had a copyright date of like 84, I think it came out. This was the original label, original cover. But this is fantastic. Opens with Witch, Psycho's on here, Strychnine. Oh, it's all so good. The Endless Trip sort of says this is more rooted in sort of that 50s rock sound, and which it is. They do a lot of covers like Roll Over Beethoven, Good Golly Miss Molly, Walking the Dog, things like that. But it's in a very like garagey, sort of really hyped up
This is a band you would have wanted to go see play at like a dive dance. But you see yourself going to a dance and being like, these guys are rough around the edges, and I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it because they're playing covers of obviously at the time what were sort of rock staples, but also doing it in just the freakiest way. Yeah.
Like the Yardbirds album, Having a Rave Up. These guys were having a rave up.
Yeah, that's a great description. All right, good stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I've got a few more to show. This one was sent with the caveat that it could be trade bait. I'm going to look and see if my cover is as clean as this one, but obviously Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced, one of the great albums of all time. Beau picked it up and he said he saw it for cheap and just wanted to send it my way. This is not an original press, but again, it's an early enough press on Reprise, and just glad to have it. So thanks again, Beau, for thinking of me, and this, you know, who's going to turn down a copy of Are You Experience?
Absolutely. Good stuff. I said absolutely. I wasn't going to do that, but I've avoided saying I dig it, and I said absolutely. Gosh.
So this is a special thank you to the guy sitting right next to me. I'm going to pull out the worn but rare sign from Vintage Vinyl in St. Louis. $7 on the United States of America. The first time that Mellow Yellow, this is, he said, the second time he's ever seen this. The first time was at GB's, our local place here in Decatur, and I think you got it for $2 or $3.
Yeah, it was really
This one, $7, but we dropped the needle on it that day that you bought your copy, and you and I were just blown away.
Yeah.
We were just, this is music? Oh my gosh. And in the best way possible, too. Not in that like, oh, I can't stand this, oh, I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah.
I can't believe people called this music. This is in the like, this makes me reimagine what music is.
Yes.
So it's rough, but I'm looking forward to giving it some love, cleaning it up, dropping it on the turntable, and enjoying my own copy of the United States of America. So thanks so much. I really appreciate it, Melody.
You're welcome, sir. Absolutely. I did it again 3 times in a row.
This is the one that Beau was super jazzed about sending me. Forever Changes is kind of the peak for Beau, you said?
Yeah, it's his favorite album of all time.
Love is his #1 group. I own this on CD. I have owned this on CD for, if not 10 years, close to 10 years. And I don't dislike it, but I'm not blown away by it. It's not in great shape, but it's in good enough shape to play.
Yeah.
And you know what? It'll sound good no matter what because it was given with generosity. So thank you so much. I'm really excited about this. Thank you, Beau. Really.
All right. As mind-blowing as the Sonics was, and I'm still flabbergasted that I have an original copy of it. I can't believe it. This sort of goes above and beyond because I love this album so much. This is the Velvet Underground of Nico. It's a third state. The original image had some journalist's arms basically kind of superimposed on the front, like of his torso that you'll see it referred to a lot online. That's the first state. Second state had like a sticker that said the Velvet Underground of Nico that was like went from here to here to cover it up, to block it out basically. And the third state, which this is, airbrushed it out and just sort of hid it in the image. So you get the full image, you don't have the sticker. So third state, 1968 pressing. Still amazing. I mean, this is still a tough album to find in any state. The banana's peeled. You rarely find an unpeeled one. Super generous. I just am, again, flabbergasted to have it on vinyl and to have a very early copy. This was a huge grail. I'm confident in saying it was a grail album.
One for me.
Super generous Beau. Can't thank you enough. We definitely have a bromance going on, and there's no way I'll ever be able to top what you sent, but we're gonna try.
Yet another relationship in which you fail at gift giving.
Oh, absolutely.
Coming up short.
I'm the worst gift giver ever.
Except for me.
That's true.
He's never early, he's always late.
And then these last two are also from Beau, and I didn't even know what to say when Mellow Yellow showed me that he had given these to me. So
Yeah.
all the Beau love coming today. Nirvana, Story of Simon Simopath. You can't find an original. They're not out there. It's just they're so rare. But this is the Beau repress, which is an incredibly faithful repress, and this is hardcore pop psych. When I say hardcore, I don't mean intense. I mean it just is intensely pop psych.
It is, yeah.
It just is.
Orchestral.
It's the greatest pop psych concept album ever. I'm fairly confident in saying that.
That's big.
Well, but I've narrowed it down to not too many pop psych albums were full on concept.
Yeah.
This is the repress. This is the one I've been thinking about buying this online.
Yeah.
And then it came from Beau. He said he didn't dig it. It will be loved, Beau. It will be loved.
Yeah.
Way your mighty wings.
And then this was my absolute freak out. Couldn't believe he sent it to me.
It was fun watching you open this package.
Pink Floyd, Saucer Full of Secrets. This has been, I'm confident saying this has been a grail for me for a while. Crazy psychedelic artwork on that.
I love the cover.
Yeah, you can't do it justice on the video here. And then the back, sort of some weird stuff there too. I'm really into when different sized heads are included in a photograph of a band. That just works for me. The Doors, the Stooges, the back of this. I am so grateful for this. This almost rounds out Pink Floyd for me. Beau, this really kind of caps that off for me. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it.
I know we've been dripping the love to Beau, but this is what that video was. It was a VCLT package.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
had to show it, had to thank him, and super generous package, so we're gonna keep it on anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember to check us out, our radio show. You can get the podcast on our WordPress site, which you can access through Facebook by just searching the Psychedelic Experience 895. Information to be posted along with this video below here. But do listen to our radio show live if you can, 8 to 10 p.m. on 89.5 WJMU. Stream us live on the web, find us, we'll give you all that info. We hope that you enjoy us bringing the best of the late 60s and early 70s to you. We'll be back next week with another episode, so until then, avoid scratches, stay in the groove.